the other day just taunting me, just dancing around with a little fat groundhog, like, ha, you couldn't kill me. What's up, bitch? Ah!
JD, how do they handle groundhogs in Jewel, Iowa?
Yeah, smoke them out.
Smoke them out.
Yeah.
That's what I tried. Didn't work,
Keegan
JD.
tried that. It didn't work. They think they might be dead underground now.
Yeah. It's going to start to stink. Put your nose over the hole. If it smells, you got them.
They're too smart for that.
Yeah, geniuses. Okay, so U23 field coming together. There's quite a few little nuggets to discuss. We can look through the U23 field either today or tomorrow.
It was not very good yet when I looked last time.
It's starting to heat up.
It's good now. It's good now. I think you'll.
Oh,
I think
57. That's fun.
It gets funner.
Is that a word?
Nope. I'll say it. Everyone knows what it means. So
absolutely,
sort of a word. It's Sushil Kumar's birthday, and we never followed up on. I won't wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to a legend.
A legend / potential murderer. We can pull this video up, Tyler.
The video is tremendous.
The video is out. It's outstanding. So, if you don't know, Sushil Kumar is a former Olympic silver medalist who has been on the run for a couple weeks for murder. He murdered the constable's son, who was also a wrestler, and they got him. And we have the video of them basically apprehending him that we can.
Oh my gosh, we're showing this.
Yeah, we're showing. They're bringing him out, but look at his hands here.
He's the one holding hands with the other people.
Yeah, he is
just about to play some Red Rover, you know.
Look at this. They are about to play a full game of New Delhi Red Rover. Maybe look, they're holding his hands. There's no handcuffs. They're just interlocking his fingers.
He's definitely strong enough to break those finger grips. Those are not going to hold him. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand this. I don't understand.
That's just guys being dudes.
I don't understand the Indian justice system. I mean, the guy's just walking in front of him. It just looks like a dude with an AK.
Yes, just jeans and a button-up, and then an AK. No, uniform.
No uniform whatsoever.
They're kind of loose with most of these uniforms. Like, even the uniforms you are seeing is kind of just like a zipper vest.
It's kind of no wonder he was able to be on the run for so long. I'm actually surprised they caught him.
How long was he on the run for?
Like 3 weeks-ish?
Yeah, a couple weeks. That's a pretty good run.
Hey, I thought there was age limitations on U23s, but Jesse Mendez is in there. I thought, most ages it's say U17, and you could be 15 or 16, for example. U20s, I think you'd be down to maybe 17 or 18. I'm not sure. U23s, no age limit, because Jesse Mendez, he's only like 16 or 17.
He's a young savage.
He's a young savage. He loves wrestling. He wants to make all the world teams. I'm excited to see how he stacks up. We saw how he did at junior trials. He was fantastic, but now he's entered at 61, and he's going to have some really tough competition here with D'Agostino, Sammy Alvarez, Chris Cannon, Alex Thompson, Dylan Ragusin, Jamie Hernandez, very good freestyle, Mikhail McGee, Michael Kolioko, Anthony Madrigal, Carter Young back in the mix. So very, very, very tough field there.
So you're telling me there's not a minimum age on here?
I'm telling you, Jesse Mendez is in.
Must not be. Because he's like, what's he, 17? No, he couldn't have been 17 because he's not cadet eligible. So I guess he does have to be at least 18.
He could be 18, yeah.
18, the birth year, right? So he turns 18 sometime this year.
Yes.
I guess that's old enough, I suppose.
Yeah. So can he win 2 worlds?
Fair enough.
He can win a couple worlds.
Yeah.
He could.
That's crazy.
I think he'll do pretty well. He, at juniors back in November, he took 3rd and only lost to Ragusin in the semis, beat Teskey and Barnett. Those are 2 solid wins there.
Oh, yeah, that was when Ragusin was like...
Yeah, he was coming off senior nationals where he made the finals.
Yeah, he was hot.
Right. Red hot, Dylan Ragusin. So do you think Ragusin's the favorite here at 61?
Ooh, I don't know.
You don't know?
It's like a handful of favorites. It's tough.
Well, I feel like McGee All-American at 133. Ragusin, I don't.
Also,
I'm going,
Sammy Alvarez
is
going 61.
Wait.
What?
Sammy Alvarez going 61?
Yes.
That's what it says.
That's what he's entered at.
This dude couldn't make 33.
He gets another pound.
Extra
There's another
pound
here.
a pound and a half.
Is that what it is? How much is it?
I think it's 134 and change.
Okay. Well, it would
Chris's
stand.
pissed.
It would stand to reason.
134.482.
Yeah.
All right, I don't understand this at all.
I don't either. What do you even
Which
do? Until I see
also
Yeah.
means that that he probably wants to go back down to 33 for the regular season. Next season, there was speculation Seabass might go back down to 33.
Mhm.
But how can he go back down if he missed weight this year? As a coach, I would probably say, ain't happening. It is not happening. You missed weight at I won't say the most important tournament, but essentially because your season ends if you don't make weight, right?
Yeah.
You're not going back down there. Sorry, couldn't handle
Yeah.
it.
You lost to. It's like a Ving Rhames situation. You lost your 133 privileges.
Let the kid do what he wants. He got a little big, ate too much Jersey pasta, and now he lost the weight. That's all. He stopped eating so much.
He was in the season. It was during season.
Things happen.
Things
Oh my
happen.
gosh.
Rutgers did have a very weird season where they didn't
No doubt.
compete for what was it, like 4 weeks?
It was a
before
month.
Big Tens? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4 weeks is a month, yes.
Okay. The calendar
Okay,
app
so
over
back
here.
to my favorite. I like D'Agostino. I like Cannon. I like Alvarez. He probably ain't gonna make weight though. I like McGee. Obviously, he was All American. Man, I'll go. McGee's my favorite.
Really? So McGee,
Well,
super
who
good,
else
but
did
he's
that
like
well.
Well, I mean, you're just. I mean, if you're just basing it off Division One accolades, okay. But I think it's a little more than that. And also, McGee is like his game is a little folk style-y. Like he's really good on top in folk style. I mean, he's great on his feet, which is basically the
Yeah.
main skill set. But I don't know. I mean, what do we know about his freestyle savviness?
Freestyle. Well, he's from Illinois, so they usually have some good
Yeah.
gut wrenches and whatnot.
Yeah, he's probably good.
Usually, typically.
Yeah, I like. I mean, I think Ragusin, Mendez, and man, I have a hard time keeping McGee and Cannon off the list as well. I think those are like the big four,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It could be really
You
anyone's
know who's
game
down
here.
way down on your list too is Colin Shriver, which
Yes.
he did decent at UWW juniors. I don't think he'd be a prohibitive favorite, but I think there's probably a decent chance he would place, is what I would guess.
I'm excited to watch Shriver. I'm also excited while we're talking Hawkeyes. Patrick Kennedy is entered. Have you looked at 79, Ben?
No, we're only on 61. I'm talking about 61. Wait,
Well, we
and
can
we
do
skipped
57.
57, so we should go back up to 57.
We can go whatever order we want.
Well, I started scrolling. You talked about
Oh, you
Indian
know Ben that
murderers,
is scrolling.
homicides in Delhi, and then I saw Jesse Mendez, and I said, "How the heck is Jesse Mendez in this field?" And that's
Yeah.
where we started.
Because he is technically
Okay.
U23.
He's under 23,
All right,
that's how.
57.
You could enter
57.
Ozzy. So 57 is
You
amazing.
cannot enter Ozzy. There's age.
No, you
restriction.
can.
Damn it
Yeah,
all.
you
The
can.
only
There
age
is. You
restriction
cannot.
is under
Ozzy's gonna
23.
fight Hasbulla. You guys are idiots. You guys are morons. Stop.
Listen.
Hey, Hasbulla the GOAT.
I'm entering Ozzy in the tournament. You can corner him or I will.
Ozzy's gonna meet Hezbollah
Dude.
in U23s. They're both going.
I'm putting him
I
at
don't want to
65.
pick. I don't
want
want to pick on the U15 division that they had. Because whatever kids can wrestle, and that's not even that young compared to some of these tournaments which have six U nationals. I just roll my eyes. It's unimaginable to me. But some of these 15U kids, dude, those kids look barely bigger than Ozzy. I think the lightest weight class was like 68 pounds or something like that.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh.
ridiculous.
Caleb's
It was super
not
light.
that much smaller than that. Caleb is small for his
Yeah.
age. Surprisingly. Okay, 57.
Kid's a beast, though.
He's a beast, no doubt. Brandon Courtney, Taylor Lamont, Patrick Glory, Patrick McKee, Matt Ramos. Looking on
There was Shaver's done some good things in freestyle.
Jacason Burks.
Kaysen.
So, yeah, a solid group there, but really,
Cardani's another good name in here.
yes, he is.
He had a
Seems
solid
like it's
season.
going to be. Courtney has a lot of freestyle accolades. Patrick Glory is a little newer to the scene. He's not a guy who like grew up doing a ton of freestyle, but he is really, really good. Patrick
I'm taking
McKee
Glory.
is super. You're taking Glory?
Yeah.
I feel like I want to take him too because he's been out of the mix and like hasn't been able to compete much, and he's gonna be like fired up to re-cement himself as like one of the top lightweights in the country. McKee's interesting though after what he just did at NCAAs, and he's definitely
He is.
very freestyle
He's definitely
savvy.
freestyle. Yeah.
He definitely can like be down like 6-0 and will text somebody.
Head
Like,
pinch to assassin.
He's definitely the most likely to do
And that, if I remember correctly, at U23s back in November, that's what got Glory. Was kind of his freestyle experience because the Russian from Iowa State. I'm blanking on his name.
Oh,
Ramazan.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's got a crazy
Ramazan
name.
beat him.
that. Yes.
There in a close one, like 6-6.
Yeah. So Glory folk style is not equivalent to Glory freestyle necessarily at this point, but you have to assume he's been training it pretty extensively.
All
He didn't
freestyle.
have
Didn't have a folk style season.
he didn't have a folk style season, so it would stand to reason he's getting his freestyle up to snuff. So I want to pick him to man, but I feel like I always or not always, but I've been just so late to the Brandon Courtney party. Am I just not going to show up at all? I'm not even going to bring anything to the party, not even bring a nice dip.
Looks like it's gonna be a fun party too. You're not coming.
It seems like a fun. Oh wow!
No, you said it. You said it. I didn't say it.
You didn't have to say the party was gonna be fun because I'm not there.
I didn't say cuz. I said
Yeah.
but. I wasn't saying cuz. I mean, it's
did
gonna be
say
funner without you, but I didn't say it.
See, I knew that's what you meant. I knew that's
That's
what you
because
meant.
he's
all-
No.
real follower piles.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, so I don't know. I feel like we're sleeping on Courtney a little bit. Also, Taylor Lamont's very good at freestyle as well, but he might do both styles. And
I'm picking Courtney.
You're picking Courtney
Put it on the wax.
because you just want to go to the party.
Well, I'm already invited.
Man.
Me and your
McKee
Courtney.
is
is
a
in
good
Tempe.
pick. McKee is a good pick too. P.S.
Man, I'm not good. I don't know if I'm ready to pick Glory. I'm sure he's gonna be up there.
Make a pick. Gun to your head.
All right, Brandon Courtney, BC Powder.
Okay.
It'll also be interesting to see how Nico Provo stacks up against these guys. He's committed to Cornell. He's one of the top high school seniors. 25 prospect, obviously. So so Cornell. They're bringing in
All lightweights.
yes, all 125
Only
slash
25s.
133s, while they have Vito for another couple of years and Greg D for another couple of years. So he might be one of those guys who would definitely be an NCAA qualifier type that might not see the lineup.
Man, I'm gonna feel stupid.
You want to hear a
about
really
picking
funny
Glory.
memory I just had because I was looking at Patrick McKee stuff. I used to think Patrick McKee was so bad. You know why?
Because Spencer Lee used to destroy him in 4 seconds.
Yes, and they would be there'd be like a 4-person bracket at whatever the hell weight class they were at, like 106 pounds or something, and Spencer Lee would kill him. I'm like, dude, Pat McKee stinks. He can't stay on the map. But then it just so happens that Spencer
Remember when
Lee's
Spencer Lee
really,
teched him and
really
everybody
good.
was like, "Hey, Glory, pretty good."
Oh yeah,
Oh, did I say Glory? I meant to say McKee, obviously.
You said
Oh, I
McKee.
Glory.
You said
Oh
McKee.
yeah, I was
Okay,
just
I
thinking
see.
about
Yeah.
like that same thing
Glory, yeah.
in the duel.
Yeah.
But he would like
I
it
said
takes
that.
a little longer to tech in folk style and freestyle. He would just like take him down and,
Yeah.
and like get 4
Lace or
turns.
something, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I feel like Pat was like physically just different. Like he was not the same dude.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was super skinny too.
Yeah. So he like got a different level of physicality. Okay. 65. We skipped 61. Not skip. We already did it. Don't yell at us. Alan
Carter
Hart.
Young is also at 61, who wrestled Mendez in the Junior World Team Trials Finals.
Yes.
I think Pyle said him.
Did you? I did. That's okay.
He did.
I will frequently repeat things that are already said on the show. So, you know what? That's okay. 65's not bad either. Alan Hart, Josh Saunders, Dom Demas, Chad Red, Moshe Schwartz. It kind of falls off a little bitty bit,
It
But-
falls off a little bit.
but at the top, pretty solid, pretty salty. I think I favor Demas here.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see if Saunders can bounce back at all because he's obviously, compared to what we saw him do earlier in his career. His last few tournaments have not been quite as good.
Well, he's prone to up and down performances.
Always.
Yeah,
He's a guy I feel
So, I
like
mean,
will have a really good performance and then down, 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 down. You count him out. Really good performance.
Yeah.
Down, down, down. You count him out. Really good performance.
All right, so I
It's
don't
just
know
a
where
cycle.
I don't know where we're at in the cycle of Josh Saunders, but he could be due. Who are you guys
Could
like
be
in this
due.
field? Oh, he's gonna
Man,
be
I think Dom Demas is probably the pick, like you said. Saunders is interesting, Red's interesting, Alan Hart's interesting, but I'll go Chad Red. Oh, I'll go Dom
Well,
Demas.
yeah, you switched it up there last minute.
double pick.
Tricky.
I think I want to pick Chad Red.
Oh, I like that. Oh my gosh. Well, we're about to get to some. We're about to get.
Is Jaden no longer under 23 Ironman?
Oh wow. Well, I don't know. I was not sending any varsity guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I see.
It would just be interesting to see that match again. We saw it in the Senior Nationals finals. Him and Demas. That was the match. Brands demanded a yellow card, and then got it.
He gets what he wants. Got a yellow card. All right, 70. Yaya Thomas, who we learned from his father yesterday. He was not on our class of 2017 big board, nor was he weight class ranked. And then from that to
Really?
on a junior world team and a NCAA
That's weird
third place.
because I mean, right? We wrestled a lot of Illinois guys growing up, and I remember him, and I remember thinking he was good. Yeah, so it's interesting that he wasn't ranked. But
Yeah.
another Northwestern one because yesterday we had Deacon and Seabass very low. So congrats, Matt Storniol, who still has not texted me back about Ryan Deacon. Matt, I'm not. You have no longer have an invitation to play my disc golf course because you won't text
Wow.
Mm,
me.
Dang, that's cold blooded.
Got you, punk.
that's crazy.
So
and his
crazy.
friend Sam Hazelwinkle's gonna come play, but Matt, no, he can't come play.
Wow.
Only one sooner at a time.
That's a one sooner limit. That's just Big 12 rules. Okay. So Yaya Thomas, Harold Brockmaller is in the mix. Ja'Cory Teamer.
There you go. There's one name on this list. One
Oh
name.
my gosh. How about this? Ridge Lovett, 70
Continues to
kilograms.
grow.
This guy, he's be wrestling. He's wrestling in James
Jacory
Green's
and
weight
Ridge,
class.
yeah, in the same weight class.
That is not what I expected. Mike Van Brill, still U23. Jaron Jensen.
You guys got Art Alone a little farther down.
Oh,
He's obviously
yeah.
had a lot of freestyle success, so I think I'd put him up there in the top group.
He's definitely on the short list. I wonder when the last time we saw him compete was. I feel like it's been quite a
Brayton
bit.
Lee's way down there. Why you guys
Oh.
got Brayton Lee so far down?
I don't know.
Maybe-
Could be the order of registration.
Yeah, it might not be in talent order or how much we like them.
Yeah.
You got
If
my guy
so,
Wilder Wickman second to last. Put him up top too.
Tell us about Wilder Wickman.
I took third at NAR. He's a great guy. Coaches. He's gonna coach for me this summer. He does a good job with the kids. Tremendous.
He's from the Lake Country.
Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to get USA Wrestling to just say Aspen Wrestling Academy, but I have not been successful yet. So it says Aspen Wrestling Academy, Lake Country. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, he is. He trained here.
Okay, who do you guys like in this one? Ollie obviously has Mahler, but who are you guys picking?
Oh, don't say that. No, nothing against Brock, but Ja'Cory.
I'm taking Brayton.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking Brayton also. It'd be
It's Ja'Cory's old rival there.
That is a rivalry. Yaya and Brayton, that's a tough match.
Did Yaya and Brock Mahler wrestle this season or no? I'm
Old
trying to
Brock
think if they
Mahler.
wrestled at NCAAs.
Let's look. See if I can find it quicker than.
Who's got the quickest fingers? Who's your bet on? Oh, Ben's
Yes,
searching
Yaya
for
174.
JD.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
Yaya 174.
Dang it. Yaya 174.
and
Oh, you're in last place,
and
Ben.
freestyle is Yaya's best style.
Yeah. Yeah, might be uphill battle for old Brock Mahler there, but maybe they can get mixed up, and Mahler can get someone easier like Ja'Cory Teamer.
It's not funny.
That's
It's not funny.
kind of funny.
You know what? Wait till
That
you
was
eat those
funny.
words, Mr. Ben. Just wait.
You guys should have a little bet. If
All right, yeah,
if Ja'Cory and Brock hit.
Who's eating my hat? Ben, if you lose, you have to eat my hat.
No one has to eat any hats.
Okay.
No one actually ate a hat, so that bet did not.
Yeah,
become
until
completed.
Israel Thomas eats a hat, no one's eating a hat.
All right.
He said he's not gonna eat a hat.
I'll cook and eat this hat, but all right.
No one ate a
Loser
hat.
buys street tacos for the other one when you're in town. Because I know you love
Brayton
those
Lee,
tacos.
that's fine. We could do that. Brayton Lee beat Ja'Cory Teamer this year. Obviously,
I know.
been very back and forth.
I know.
I think I'm picking Brayton.
Me too. Braytonius.
Brayton also
That's good.
beat Yaya in freestyle at senior nationals. So
Wow.
This year?
yeah,
Oh,
Like the super recent one or
yeah.
the one in October?
no, the one in
Oh,
April.
the super recent.
Nice.
I don't want to make excuses for Yaya Thomas because I'm sure he won't make excuses for himself, but he was observing Ramadan.
Yes.
Yes.
That makes. I mean, do you guys realize how much harder it would be to compete? And the other thing about that is, so if you guys don't know what Ramadan is, they can only eat and drink also, even water, from sundown to sun up. Okay, here's the problem: they don't weigh in till 8 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah.
So he weighs in, he can't eat or drink after weigh-ins.
Totally insane.
That would be insane, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, I
oh
never
my
cut
gosh.
much weight as a heavyweight, so I don't really know about life. Definitely didn't skip too many meals back in my heavyweight days, so.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but after post weigh-ins, not getting to. I mean, just think after a match, no water.
After a match, no water. Yeah, that would be tough.
Man.
Yeah, I'll go Brayton Lee. That top five is very interesting. Though. Yaya, Brock, Ja'Cory Teamer, Ridge Lovett. I think it could be really interesting because he's got some good freestyle savvy also.
Mm-hmm. The size.
Yes.
Huge big. I mean, Brayton and Yaya and Harold Brock. These are sizable individuals. Oh, Harold's not the biggest of all.
Yeah.
Okay. 74. Jared JQs, Julian Ramirez, Quincy Monday, Peyton Robb, Troy Mantanona, Philly Cheese, and this one falls off a little bitty. Danny Bronigal, he might be the favorite, honestly. Who you guys liking at 74?
I'm gonna. I'll look through the list, just reserving the right.
Okay.
Till you get to
Right
the end of the list.
Robert Canyard's interesting. Chase Saldate.
We got all kinds of funky freshers in here. Grant Cuomo, longtime funky fresher. Kyle Mosher, shout out. We got another Wickman, Weston.
What do you know about
Tremendous
Kyle
list.
Mosher?
He came to Funky Fresh. Listen, him and his brother, they talk too damn much. And this has happened with multiple guys who are now wrestling divisional level. We're like, I am gonna kick this kid out and never let them come back to Funky Fresh camp, but they talk too much. And then by the end of the camp, I'm like, whatever, I'll let them come back next year. And then the next year, I think the same thing. Like, I cannot have this dude. But like the Heller brothers who wrestle at Hofstra now, they would make me insane. Paxton Crease, St. Cloud State. Oh my God, he may have been the worst of all of them. It's like,
what do you mean they talk too much?
Us. I mean, they talk too much. Everything. They're just bad. They just torture me the whole week, And then by the end of the week, you're like, I'm not. Or, in the middle of the week, I'm like, I'm not letting these kids come back next year because they're torturing me, And now I like them all because I don't got to watch them, for 6 days or whatever. And then
So
by
they
the end of
bully
camp,
you?
I'm usually like,
They just
No,
talk
they-
while
they
you're
won't.
talking?
They talk. They won't shut up. They do funny stuff during the breaks. They don't go to bed at night. Like stuff that kids do.
Shenanigans. Probably stuff you did.
Shenanigans. I probably wasn't that bad as these guys. Mosher was one of them. Mosher talked, and he would not shut up. Heller brothers, they wouldn't shut up either. Grant Cuomo, he was very well behaved.
Okay.
Great kid.
Who's
Yeah.
the best behaved
Okay.
kid in Funky Fresh history?
Oh man,
most
of them were well behaved. You know what? I think we appealed to the intellectual crowd because a lot of them have went Ivy Leagues. So a lot of kids at Princeton, Brown, those type of schools.
The GOAT, of course.
Ben Darmstadt was there for 4 or 5 years. Nikki Renan, we had quite a few good kids come through.
Nice. Okay,
right,
we were talking about 74.
I like Bronigal also.
Okay. Yeah, I'm picking Bronigal.
Am I picking him? You know what? I'll go. I was impressed with Julian Ramirez. I watched him a
that's
few
my
times
pick.
at U20s. JQ's. I'm gonna go with JQ's.
Where's that coming from?
Yeah.
Tiger
What
style,
do you mean?
baby.
He ain't
Tiger
gonna
style.
win.
There we go. You guys are so hateful of Tiger style. It's unbelievable.
No, we're not.
No,
We love Tigers.
it's just you.
No, it's more of a troll against you, which you were guilty of against us many times over. Jeremiah Moody's actually interesting here as well.
Still under 23.
Really? Why?
Still, well, I don't know. He had a really good run. I mean, I think he could be like an All-American here at least. Yeah. He's a good
maybe.
freestyler.
Possible.
Okay, now here's the real heat. Ben wouldn't
This
let us
better one.
skip to there. Mikey Labriola, Patrick Kennedy, Anthony Mantanona, DJ Washington, DJ Shannon, Garrett Ninehouse. That's the main heat. There may be some other
I'm
heats.
scrolling all the way to the bottom to make sure there's no more
You do that.
really good guys because sometimes you guys do.
That's the
I
main
have not
heat.
found. Except Buffalo has like 7 guys in a row. Oh, no, that's Bulls and then Bison, which they're roughly the same animal. So I kind of thought maybe they're in the same club, but they're not.
They're not that similar, are they?
I believe so. And did you guys know that the Deans had another brother, Mitch Dean? He's the third brother, little brother
No.
of Gabe and Max. Yeah.
I've never heard of him. Where's he go to
Yeah,
school?
he's North Carolina.
What? The secret Dean brother.
The more you know.
You're making that up?
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like such a made-up name. That sounds like
No,
yeah,
it's
the Deans
not
have
made
another
up. His
brother.
name's on
What's
the
his
list.
name? Mitch Dean?
No, it
His
is.
name is on the list, but it's not. To my knowledge, it's not their brother.
He's not their
I
brother.
might have made it up.
Oh dang, he got you, CP. You look,
well, that's
you
not-
look stupid.
That's a pretty low threshold. I'm notoriously
yeah, you are pretty good.
gullible.
Also, shout out to producer Tyler because Paul Pierce is in this bracket.
Yes.
Roger Paul Pierce. And he wrestles for
player?
Patriot Elite Wrestling Club.
Yeah, the basketball player, Paul Pierce.
Hmm.
He weighs 174 pounds now. So Patrick Kennedy is the most interesting entry here because we haven't seen him a ton at this point since he's gotten to Iowa.
He pushed Mikey Labriola in the regular season.
It was a good match.
I'm gonna go upset special. I'm going Patrick Kennedy.
Wow. To do the thing. All of it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm there yet.
Yeah, I don't think I'm there quite yet.
Labriola.
Who you guys picking?
Gotta be Labs, right?
Ant-Man.
Labriola's not
my
a huge
gosh.
freestyler though.
What are Kennedy's? Did he ever make a cadet team?
Kennedy won Fargo. I think he won Fargo a couple times.
Yeah. Man, you might be right. He beat.
I mean, Donnell's obviously very interesting. Also,
he can hand fight. See, here's the thing.
He sure can hand fight.
How good of shape are all these guys gonna be in? Because Kennedy is gonna
great question.
Kennedy is going to make these guys super tired.
Oh, I actually missed someone when I was scrolling through the first time. I missed Michael O'Malley. Didn't Michael O'Malley pin? Didn't he pin Patrick Kennedy? I'm almost sure of it.
Where?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
in November.
Yeah, November.
in the
juniors.
finals.
Oh snap!
That's
We got a
interesting pick
contender.
there too. I forgot about him there.
Dang. All right, I'm sticking with Labriola.
Yeah.
He's got 2 overbombed. That's kind of weird. So yeah, I'm going with Labriola. Ben almost talked me into Kennedy, but I didn't do it.
I talked myself out of Kennedy because he got decked by. I'm trying to find this match. I know I watched it, but I cannot recall
It was
what
in the
happened.
finals.
Oh, here we go. It was only 54 seconds. Can we watch it?
Yeah, we can pull it up.
I'll put the link in the doc.
That's fine. Put the link in the doc. Watch it. It's just a quick little throw there.
Oh, that's it. You
That's
watching
it.
it right now? Then
I already saw it. I just watched it.
you already saw it. Oh my goodness.
Yep. 'Cause I clicked his little speaker name, but I'm not gonna pick Michael O'Malley. Although he's interesting. Now, what does he go to? Does he go to Penn or Drexel?
I think he's Drexel.
He's Drexel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So did he get to wrestle this year then, or no? Drexel?
Yes,
Drexel
he did.
competed, correct?
National qualifier.
All right. What's he doing here? Oh my! Does he? Oh, he really pins him like that.
He
Oh,
really
wow.
pins him. It's kind of
That was like
surprising he
that
caught
was a
him.
barnyard move.
Barnyard.
Because he was in like, I don't know, what do you guys call it? So the first move he was in, right before he turns the opposite direction, that was kind of like, a bundle. But then when you take it to the mat, it's kind of like a barbed wire-ish type move. What do you guys, when you bundle the arms up? And then he takes it back the opposite direction.
All right, let's just watch.
Hey, this ref here, this guy does a good job. Young kid.
Young Buck. All right. So if you're not
Young
watching
Buck
on
the
the
ref.
video, you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it, but you're not gonna be able to see anything. But you knew that when you
hear
got
us.
Yeah, you can definitely hear us. Kennedy comes out. He's got an underhook, head position, double overs for O'Malley.
And this is kind of a weird sequence here.
Kennedy definitely sensed the danger, but then he goes to the mat and just gets.
He hung out on his knee too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then quick stick.
Yeah, usually you'd think they're going to go the other direction, like I said, with like the barbed wire and just kind of hit a go behind, and then boom, he goes the opposite direction with it.
What do you call the barbed wire? Never heard.
Well,
this
okay,
term.
so if you're on your
a
feet
bundle.
and you have both arms, you can call it a bundle.
Okay.
But like cross face and then you go arm underneath and we're on the mat. Whether they're on their belly or their knees, you call that a barbed wire. Some people call it a butcher.
Okay,
a whole bunch of different names
butcher.
for
I
it.
get you. We
know
call
what
it a
I'm
butcher on my ends. Yeah, for sure.
Call
I
it
just wanted
butcher.
to get the specific move that you were calling the barbed wire there.
So
I've
the
never
one
heard
we
that.
call the butcher is when you put the arm on the back like hammerlock fashion, and then you go through this arm and you lock your hand. You know what I'm saying? And you thread it, and then chin and over.
It's almost like a cow catcher. Then at that point, we called that
yes.
we just called it the special. We didn't have much of a name for it. Yeah. So I like that better.
the special.
Special. A lot of people call the special like the cement mixer. People call that the special.
Yes.
The cement mixer. Cement mixer is when you go chin, armpit, and then hit it from towards
In
the.
Pennsylvania, it's cement job and special.
Special.
If you go or underneath.
I thought it was a cement job and cement mixer, depending on which way you went.
Yeah.
They're all anything with cement is the one that you roll through. To me, anything that you mention cement, you're doing the roll through. That's how I feel.
I've never heard it called the special.
And that's talking wrestling lingo.
Yeah, I've heard it. I heard it called the special after Mark Hall hit it in Junior Worlds.
Mark Hall better not have called it the special.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Come on, Mark. You're not from
I'll find the
Barnyard
tweet.
Towns. You're from Minnesota. Well, actually, he did spend some time in Kentucky, so maybe that's why he calls it the special.
Well, yeah, I thought it was more of a Pennsylvania terminology, but
Yes.
There's some
that is
barnyard
where I
people in
first heard it.
Pennsylvania.
yeah, we'll see if I can find it. All right, take us to the next weight, JD.
Oh, we're having so much fun talking about wrestling.
All right,
moves, though.
86. We've got Chris Foca, the Pause, Kyle Haas, who remains small.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Chris Foca, longtime Funky Fresher, also.
Yeah, I like what he's doing with his hair, Ben. I'm sure you do too. He's really growing it out.
He's getting bigger though, because obviously he could have went 79 here, and he's going 86, so he's definitely getting larger. It's good for him.
How do you pick against the pause here, though?
That's kind of what I'm thinking, honestly. Yeah. I'm scrolling through to make sure.
I don't know. Foca's been having a good past year.
And he is pretty tricky, especially with freestyle stuff. He gets a lot of those tricky type of turns that you don't see too often.
Don't forget, he 10-0'd Max Dean at Last Chance.
That was a thing.
I think it's pretty clear for me. Foca Paz final, and I see Paz giving Foca some trouble. I've been really impressed by Poznansky, who wasn't super high recruit, but he looked damn good this year.
Okay, so after he won Junior Worlds, Mark Hall the second tweeted "Little Concrete Special."
A concrete special.
Yes.
Not cement.
Maybe that's Mark's little twist on it.
Brock Height says that this is the correct terminology. The concrete special. Like, who are the concrete kids? Northampton?
I think so.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We're really getting into it here.
I love it.
Birthday news.
Who you picking? 86.
86. Foca.
Vogue over pause.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
Cool.
like, I love the pause. Jesse turned 18 the day before junior trials this April. So he's 18 right now.
Yeah. So they go back, and it's not even what I mean.
Which
People
that
don't
is
understand
the minimum
USA
age,
wrestling.
by the way.
Ah, I knew there was a minimum age. Try to tell me Ozzy can enter. You're so silly.
Well, he's entered. I got a special
He'll fight him.
dispensation.
Some of these guys, when he comes up to the academy, you know, they let Ozzy think that he can beat him up, so he thinks he's pretty tough. You know, that he grabs them, they fall down, and then he thinks, I'm strong boy.
Yeah.
He calls himself
I'm
Ozzy Man
Hasbulla.
Strong Boy sometimes.
Ozzy Man Strong Boy?
That's what he calls himself.
That's a fire. That's an ill WWE
This kid
name.
is insane.
He's gonna be in the WWE with a name like that.
I don't know if Caleb still thinks he does, but Caleb like legitimately thinks he could like that he when he beats me in matches that he can actually beat me.
I'm not convinced.
No, really?
Shut up, Jimmy.
No.
He's yeah. He was at one point he tried to talk himself that he could he thought he could wrestle with Zayn. It was
What?
I don't know how it got
got-
out. Listen, I don't guess this kid
that
up.
got really quick.
Yeah, well, he started going to practice and not just practicing against me, and that helped.
That would help.
Hey, shout out Caleb Piles, made the baseball all-star team.
Hey.
Pretty.
Second highest batting average on the team.
That's right.
Leads the team in runs.
That's correct.
All right, kid's a leadoff killer.
Hey, Ollie,
Leadoff
I
killer.
was thinking
Everyone knows, dude.
Austin FC soccer game and or baseball game as well, because single game tickets just went on sale for.
I'm definitely down on that. I thought you were going to say we go to the CDP All-Star game and start laying bets down on the line.
Yes, that as well.
We should definitely do that.
I'm definitely down for that.
All right, cool. All right, we were talking about something. All right, Chris Foca was my pick at 86. Who are you
92.
taking?
We're on. I took pause.
You took the pause.
Pause over Foca.
Okay. So now we're at 92. Oh, boy.
Way more fun. This is a great weight
Oh,
class.
boy.
I'm so in.
Rocky Elam, the GOAT Ben Darmstadt, Nino Bonacorsi, Jake Woodley, Cam Caffey, Luke Stout's interesting. My gracious. This is
Seriously.
going to be a situation here,
This is
boys.
salty, huh?
This Ben is going to have to choose a child here. Tiger style child, actual child.
So I like Cam Caffey also. He's tremendous. He's got great hair.
Great hair.
Ben's got an
Yeah.
affinity towards the fro.
Then there's Nino, who just made the
Made
NCAA
the NCAA
finals. Okay.
Yeah,
What are you
it's
going to
tough.
do, Ben?
I mean, we haven't seen Darmstadt forever, which makes me very hesitant to pick him because we haven't seen him in so long. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to do well, but some of these other Cornell people have been wrestling a lot of stuff, but not him. Bonacorsi obviously just made the NCAA finals. Woodley was the one that beat Elam earlier in the tournament, but Elam looked great at U20s. Such a tough choice. I'll go with the GOAT.
Okay, I'm taking Rocky Elam. I feel like he is just.
Wow. Oh, you usually roast me for picking Tiger Style, and now you pick Tiger
You
Style. I
finally
see
get
how
a
we're
chance to
playing here.
pick who I think is the favorite, the Tiger style favorite, and you don't pick him. So
We had 3 champs at U20s. I might have picked 5, but we still got 3. That means I'm 60% accurate. And if you take the bias into account, which I admit I have, I'm almost 100% accurate.
No,
No, you
because the
don't-
bias is why you picked them, so you're 0% accurate.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
how it works.
I'm pretty sure you picked Connor Brown to make the Olympic team, dude.
People don't forget.
People do not forget. Yeah, so I got Rocky Elam. I feel like he's just fantastic at freestyle. He's got some amazing wins. Yeah, right. I like that he's had a great NCAA season. So yeah, I'm going with him.
Cool.
Cool.
Luke
Who else?
Serbert's also
No?
interesting
Tell us why.
because he's very good. Elam beat him. He took third at juniors and only lost to Elam. Wasn't really that close of a match, but yeah, keep an eye on him.
So a lot of the talent, the upperweight talent, went 92. 97
Yeah.
is not near as deep. Brandon Whitman.
I
Gavin
want to.
Hoffman.
Can I start a petition, Christian? I
Yes,
want to start a petition.
change.org.
92 and 97 are dumb. Okay, there's not enough people that big. They need to combine that way. I mean, guys, literally, look how small 97 is. There is. I will count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 13 people compared to some of these other weight classes. They need to get rid of those, combine those two in some way, shape, or fashion, and then add another one somewhere lighter. And I have some suggestions. But I think it'd be really easy just to go I mean, if they want to do common sense, it's every 5 kg. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Then you go 100, and then you go heavy Chevys. Boom. I got 10 weight classes. Perfect.
But you're bringing 55 back.
It's only going down by 2 kg. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, dude, easy for you to say. For a 130 pounder, that's
So you want to start at 60, or you think 57 is the absolute perfect starting weight?
I think 57 is a great starting weight.
Wow. Okay.
121
Here, I will
pounds?
correct it. I'll correct it for you then. I will correct my version. Instead of going every 5, we're going to every 4 for the verse 2. So we're going to go 57, 61, 65, 70, 75, boom, boom, and so on and so forth until we get to 90. And then and after that, we got 100, and then we got the heavy Chevys because we just don't need this many weight classes. 92 and 97, they're always the smallest by a very long shot.
Yeah. I'm not hating on that at all. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Lucas Davison remains large and going 125 kilograms. He is
Large Lucas.
fully committed.
Let's see, you're not even picking a winner at 97 because you don't care enough.
Gavin Hoffman.
What about what about John Aiello?
Ooh, yeah. Jay.
He might be the guy.
Jay
right?
Aiello.
Usually-
Nice,
Did you guys write
strong
that?
Italian name.
Strong Italian. Stronger Virginian. He's more Virginian
go.
than Italian.
However you want to
Okay.
shake it down. Strong Italian name. I don't mind going with it.
Yeah, I'll go with Aiello.
Almost as strong as O'Connor.
O'Connorino now.
O'Connorino.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
They had to add the vowel.
I like that. All right, heavyweight's good. Heavyweight,
Yeah, way
tough
more
weight
fun.
class. Lucas
Heavyweight's
Davison,
always good.
Zach Elam, Luis Fernandez, Josh Heinzelman, Luke Luffman, Tony Cassiope, Brandon Metz.
Meet the Mets. Let's go Mets.
Good luck beating the Mets. Yeah, that's heavyweight. Who do you guys like? Well, I'm going Big Tone. Easy.
I love the Mets, but Big Tone.
Big Tone.
Yeah.
This man just beat
Yeah.
John Bradley.
Go Big Tone.
Big Tone. I think it's Big Tone Elam if they seed it right.
What if they see it
90's
wrong?
If they seed it wrong, I have no idea. I think they should separate.
Man, do you realize how small these Greco brackets are? I might show up and get another All-American to my name. There's
You
only
are-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7 87. So if I enter, Christian, I'm an All-American.
Save your time. I already entered Aussie at 87 Greco.
I'm thinking about doing. And there's Ben Lee. I can get revenge.
I don't know him.
Wait, why?
Oh, that's the guy?
Yeah, well, no, it's definitely not the same guy. But...
Well, that's kind of like the same weight class, and I don't even know how old you are.
the guy's my
so
age.
it
I get.
could be-
Well, I was gonna
How
say
old are
guess.
you? I have no idea how old you are.
I was gonna say guess, but I don't know if you're gonna hurt my feelings. Guess.
26.
All right,
26.
not bad. I'm 28.
Okay, I had no
Oh.
idea how old you were.
JD, what are you, 23?
JD's 12.
I am 12. 24?
24.
Oh, you're all grown up.
I know.
Look at you. You got a beard and everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Proud of you, bro.
Rip myself.
Wow, man! Are you guys really listing all the Greco entries? Because there's very few of these that have more than 10.
Yeah. We really listed.
That's all
We're
of
not
them?
holding out on you guys.
Yeah, we're not.
There's
gonna
no benefit to holding out.
We're
there.
not going to spring
There's
some
10.
Greco trap
There's
later.
10 at 63. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 9 at 67. Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Enter Amy
Bizarre.
too.
Okay.
While you're at it, just enter the whole game.
She might get an All-American new name. If someone gets hurt or something or misses weight, she's in.
Yep. Perfect. Okay.
She can win a match.
Nice.
She can win a match for sure.
Yeah.
So-
There's no way she can win any matches against anyone in the field. I don't even think she could score a point against anyone in the field. Very unlikely.
No faith.
Could she pull off a slip throw? Like try a throw and get a slip.
Can I say another rule I hate? I hate the slip throw rule.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's so stupid.
Super
it's so dumb
bad
because
rule.
like 80% of the time, it's that people are bailing out. Like they
Yes.
got caught in double unders or something, and they just want to bail, and they give them a slip, and it's like, no, this is freaking stupid. It should not be a slip.
It's shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Hey, so Yanni says he does not know 149 or 141. He said he used to know, and he used to lie and say he didn't know.
But believe him this time.
But he said, but this time he really doesn't know. But he said there's other times he knew and he said he didn't know, but this time he knows.
I think
I
he's
love
just
that.
still
I've done
playing
that
us
multiple
So
again.
what do you think he's doing?
I think he goes
Playing
up.
us.
You think he's going up?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say up also.
Yeah, I think he does too. I think it's better for Cornell.
Because Saunders is better 41, you think?
Yeah.
He don't want to cut weight like that no more. You know?
He kind of alluded to how tough it would be to make 41. I mean, he said he could, and he also said he'll probably be pitch counting.
Really? Why did he say that?
He said that's just probably that he's discussed it, and that's probably what he'll be doing moving forward. Probably not like a hard pitch count, but like he wants to keep wrestling freestyle as well. So like go do your Regan or whatever,
Kyle Snyder deal.
Yeah, but not do the Kyle Snyder where you get kind of burnt out because you're wrestling the full NCAA schedule and that as well.
So a watered down.
Did Snyder get burnt out? I don't think Snyder got burnt out.
No,
he
he talked about how much that weighed on him.
I
like,
guess he did.
but
He
Kyle's
lost
never
like
wrestled a full
matches, yeah.
schedule.
He's Kyle Snyder, so he still went and won everything. But then he said he was like exhausted after from that.
Makes sense.
But Kyle didn't wrestle a full schedule. He wrestled like 15 matches a year his last 3 years.
I suppose, but he did do a couple times, or I'm just thinking of the one time where he came back and
Penn State
immediately
came back,
wrestled.
yeah.
Pretty sure you wrestled your Regan immediately wrestled the Penn State duel,
Penn State duel, yep.
which is crazy.
And he tried a lat drop. Kyle, oh man.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it
great,
was
yeah.
that one.
Oh, really?
Where he came back from Regan. I can't recall now. I thought it was the one a few years prior.
But Yanni said he would go whatever way is best for the team, or just what the coaches tell him.
Yeah. So that'll be, I mean, 40. It's interesting if he goes 49 because 49 just lost the national champ with O'Connor going 57.
And he kills Sasso every time.
Yeah. And Sasso's going to be like, daggone it.
Yeah.
I wish O'Connor stayed because I think he matches up better against O'Connor than Yanni. Yanni's just like...
Yanni's the same guy pretty much, just a little bit better in all those positions.
That makes it tougher to overcome. But, you know, Sasso's probably not the type of wrestler that's like...
He's not scared.
He's definitely probably excited by the challenge. Not someone to be intimidated by it. But, you know, pragmatically, it's going to make his path to the title much tougher. But for 41, what does that do? That really is sort of, you know, for the team race, if Nick Lee and Jaden are both at 41 again next year, then, you know, it kind of doesn't change a lot, similar to last year. So I don't know. Maybe not a huge impact. A couple other interesting things. Dake talked with our guy Mark Bader for a while. There's some great interviews. I don't know if we'll get to this one today, but I really like the one where he talks about when he thought he could be the best in the world. He really takes you all the way back to like his high school career and like his progression and like the moment he was there
Mindset.
and like how he kind of viewed himself. So I think that was really, really interesting. But he talked about Bader talked about, you know, if he really thinks he's getting younger, maybe we can play that interview. It's not that long.
Let's do it.
Let's listen to it.
How much younger are you getting?
I don't know. You know, you can test it. You can test your telomere length. Like you can go see how you're doing.
What do you mean?
I can see how compressed my cells are. I can see, you know, I get all my blood work done. You can go in and get a telomere test to see if you're getting younger.
define getting younger, because it's kind of a joke, but you're...
Biologically speaking, am I aging as fast as you are, or am I reversing aging?
You're reversing it.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. It's a hypothesis, and there are some people that are testing it, but it's very like, it's not mainstream the way they do it. You know, a lot of times people would talk about like reversing aging and regenerative like tendencies or protocols or whatever. It's kind of like obscure, and like everyone's like, oh, that's woo woo, I'm gonna stay away from that. I'd rather drink my beer and eat my potato chips. It's like, all right, go do that. Like, it's not me. And then other people, like, you know, it's some people are just, you know, put so much effort into this one area. It's like, yeah, that's important. It's good, but you're missing this whole other picture. There's so much stuff that you need to do in order to, and it's simple, but the application is what's difficult. And like understanding, like you just got, the information's out there, I guess is what I mean to say. The information's out there. Sifting through the information is brutal. Brutal. All the information that's out there, like, it's basically propaganda. They want to sell you something. And you know, there are some people who want to sell you something, and what they have is gold, is money. There's some people who don't want to sell you anything that's gold, that's money. There's some people that want to sell you something that's trash, and there's some people who don't want to sell you something that's complete trash. It's like, oh, I'm doing it for all the right reasons. It's like, yeah, you might be, but what you're saying is just wrong. It doesn't follow natural laws. It doesn't. It defies what nature thinks, or what, not what nature thinks, what nature is.
Yeah. All right. Getting deep.
Nah, not really.
That's pretty deep. And then he said, "Not really." You know what? I will feel him in that. Because sometimes, so I would say I'm not super educated from a nutritional and that type of standpoint. I have some people I ask if I hear something that, and I text someone and say, "Hey, what do you think about this?" But there are so many charlatans in that space, and if you listen to some of them, they sound really good, and then you listen to someone else, and they'll say like almost the exact opposite thing. Like, for example, Rogan used to have a handful of those type of people on. Man, it's so hard to sift through information because there's so many people saying different things. Really difficult.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on what he had to say there?
I'm interested. I think Kyle Dake is a brilliant person, and I know he rubs a lot of people the wrong way. But you know, like when you're doing all this research on your own, it's like essentially like you're getting your PhD in whatever you're researching. And it sounds like this is what I don't want to say his life's work, but he spends a gigantic amount of time researching this stuff. And so, yeah, you know, for me, I guess I would say for me, it'd be like, I spend a ton of time researching sports psychology stuff because that's an area that fascinates me. And obviously I think it interweaves into my life really well because I can use it with the athletes I'm coaching. And so that, you know, it's like I have no technical education in this. I do not have my master's. I do not have a PhD. That being said, I think I could talk with some of the most brilliant minds in the space and see things that are right or wrong, that kind of stuff. And so that's kind of where I think he would be in the nutritional stuff. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of things he's doing are working for him. Everything work for everyone. I'm not sure. And then the other thing is like, does everyone have the time to sift through like he's saying? And I think the answer to that is probably not.
Yeah, that's what's I guess for me it's tough because he talks about he's like, all this stuff's out there, but he's like, I did the work, and I've done or listened to other interviews where he talks about like all the time he spent and putting into it and all the reading he had done. But they're like, I guess what's kind of lacking is like, hey, where do you go to learn all this stuff? Where do you it's kind of like, he's kind of like, well, it's almost like you figure it out kind of thing.
So I got curious after he came on with the Burrows. I said, listen, I'm very curious, especially I had not had my hip surgery yet. And, you know, I started reading. I mean, I probably watched 10 hours of interviews or something. And man, it was just like, I didn't even have the base layer to start understanding. It's like if you brought someone who didn't know wrestling and I started talking like I was talking to Keegan O'Toole. it would be like I'm speaking gibberish. They wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about. But if I can say like, a simple sentence to Keegan, he's like, oh, I got it because I understand. We're on the same wavelength, Yeah. And so when I was watching some of this nutritional stuff, it was like, I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Like, I understand the words that they're saying, but I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me.
That's how I felt too. It's very confusing.
I felt personally attacked when he said the thing about the chips in the beer. I will have my chips in the beer, reversing aging and nature and all that. That's not me, Call me lazy, but I just like to let nature take its course and age,
Wow. Who is Ollie to interfere with aging, he says.
Yeah,
It'll
exactly.
be very. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's Kyle Dake is our perfect case study. I am fascinated to see if it works and if he can still compete at the highest level, or if it, for a while, if it turns out to be nonsense, I'm all in for it.
What if in 60 years he hasn't aged a day?
Yeah,
he just looks the same. Yeah,
we're gonna all be like, dang it,
I should have listened. Damn chips and beer.
Benjamin Button.
Yeah, then he'll be able to sell us his book, and we can read, and it'll be great.
I'm not gonna read it. Maybe they'll make an audiobook.
Yeah, audiobook, hopefully.
I will read Kyle Dake's book for sure. I tried doing the research myself. He pointed me in a couple directions, and like I said, it was like I feel like I would have to do so much research prior to the research just to be up to snuff to understand what the hell these people are talking about, and then I could start moving in the positive direction.
Yep, no question. Okay, why don't we go to questions and then head on out of here? What do you say?
Yeah,
sounds great.
Okay, I thought this was an interesting one from Pat Hitchler. He said Melvin Douglas, Kerry McCoy, Daniel Cormier, and Jordan Burroughs are the last former wrestlers to make 2 Olympic teams. All of them did worse the second time around. Cormier withdrew. Should we be concerned for Snyder? P.S. Are you hiring? Let's tackle the first question first.
No. Kyle was younger than those guys. Still. He was how old when he?
20.
Yeah, so Kyle will be the youngest at both first and second Olympics of all of these people.
Yeah, I think
he might have been 20.
I think he was
I
20.
think he was 20.
He was
19
19 when he won Worlds.
Might have been 20.
That being said, the bar is very high for him. He won a gold medal last time, and so there's only one place that makes him equivalent, which is gold. And given the fact that his last match for Saturday Live wasn't good, and the field's really good, if we're talking odds, it's going to be a challenge for him.
If we're talking worse, then yes, disaster, or like a Jordan and Rio situation. No, I don't envision that happening.
I don't either.
Like, I am not worried about Snyder not meddling, I don't think.
So,
But Jordan and Rio, though, I mean, Jordan was legitimately top 3 or top 4 in the bracket for sure. He just so happened to be a victim of stupid UWW bracketing procedures.
well,
On the backside, he should have came back.
Okay, he cashed in on the backside. Fair enough.
Yes, and that's what I mean.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, we look back now and it's like, yeah, that's not the worst loss ever, but
Yeah.
well, I don't know. I mean, I think the field is different, and they've. I don't think Kyle Snyder is a worse wrestler than 2016.
No,
that's what I was trying to say.
Right. So the field is improved, and the field is better catered to beat him, right?
Yeah.
Like Sajalayev has done it, Sharifov has done it, Mohammedian has
still
done it.
Mohammedan.
I still can't do it.
Mohammedian.
Mohammedian. Tomorrow, if I say it, I'll do it better.
I'm not even gonna try.
So I think that just with that many guys, I don't even know if I said Sharifov, if not him. So I think it is likely he will do worse the second time around, because I think he's not going to win. I think Sajalayev is like maybe one of the 1 or 2 greatest wrestlers to ever do it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with it. But I think it'll be for different reasons. But I don't think Jordan Burroughs in 2016 was worse. He performed worse than he
That's
ever
true.
did. But Jordan Burroughs wasn't worse.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whereas I don't know about Cormier. Because Cormier medaled.
Cormier in 2008, he was bracketed right before missing weight, or he made weight, but he couldn't compete. The top side of that bracket was not good. I mean, there was a decent he was going to win a medal. There's a decent chance he would have been in the finals. I don't know if we can pull that bracket up, but it was not. You guys know what I'm saying? Top bracket, bottom bracket, they're uneven because UWW's dumb.
So I think, Cormier was a good shot at placing, no doubt about it. And he had medaled in 7, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know
wrong
if we
about
did.
that. Actually, we did terrible in 7. It might have been 6.
Yeah, we did terrible. Might have been 6.
Yeah.
Might have been 6.
The echo here. Okay. Next question. Are we hiring? We will be
It was
hiring.
7.
Really? Wow, good. It was
You got
2007.
bronze.
Nice call,
Bronze or
Christian.
7? I remember a thing. We are hiring.
We got to jump you in first.
Yeah, we got to jump you in.
That's the first one. That's
It's-
part of the interview
It's
process.
a big disqualifier.
We also have to jump Bracky out before he goes.
Yep. So Tuesday's going to be a real roller coaster for him.
I've been messing with him, and I every time there was a Twitter account that posted a clip of him getting beat up by Johnny DeJulia, so I retweeted it from the FloWrestling account.
I saw that.
And then
You're a
I'm
bully.
gonna. I found the bracket pictures of when he took second to Dirk Bauer. I'm gonna get those out there too.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's
Yeah.
that's too much.
Yeah.
That's a dagger.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna find some Long Island.
And then at the end of
brackets.
the week, double rings. Him
Oh,
with
yeah.
the state titles.
That's pretty legit.
See, it's gonna be awesome.
Get you one of
Perfect
these.
send-off gift.
Yeah, he got himself 2 of them. A lot of questions about Alien Hour. What's going to happen? What is the future of aliens? Well, good news. 1, he's going to have a big one Tuesday, so he's going to go out with a bang. But also, he wants to, still come on occasion and drop an Alien Hour and check in. So that'll be fun and not prohibitive with his new occupation. So, we'll keep Bracky around. Keep him coming on and checking in with him, see how things are going in West Virginia. So it's not goodbye, it's see you later. Okay. Everyone thinks you need to get a dog. There's a great picture of a dog.
Pretty cute dog.
Very cute dog that apparently would kill all the groundhogs, Ben.
It's
Someone else
already
told me
murdering mice.
their dog killed a bunch of groundhogs. So I will rent someone else's dog if I have to.
What, you
My
don't like
dog
dogs?
is too old and lazy. No, I have a dog. She's 10 years old and she's super lazy. And you know what she does sometimes now? We've taught her to chase the chickens off the patio because they shit on the patio and it's no good to step in the chicken poop on the patio. So now she'll only take like 3 steps. She'll be like, "Arr," and then they'll go away. It's so awesome. I'll be your neighbor for you guys.
Please do.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, she will not continue to chase him into the yard. Only like 3 steps off the patio. That's her max limit. She will definitely not chase a groundhog. And if it's like a squirrel or a rabbit, she'll just look at it like, nah, I ain't fast enough for that.
I know how that
Our dog
feels.
Bobby snatched a bird out of the air with his mouth. Swear.
Damn.
Happened. It happened.
I don't know if I buy it.
He's an athlete.
I don't know if I buy it.
Say what you want.
Must have been a hurt bird or something, man.
It could be hurt. It definitely was hurt afterwards.
Was it muerto?
No, he didn't kill it.
Okay.
We yelled at him. He let go and got scared. Is Ollie making his main desk FRL debut on this Breakfast Taco Wednesday? Well, you have your answer.
You got your answer, and I refuse to go to the main desk.
Still at the kids' table.
Kids table for life. All right.
Yeah.
Too much responsibility up there.
Yeah.
And then, like, how am I going to get the sneakers that are dropping if I'm on the main desk and I have to, like, hold the conversation, you
It's
know?
going to be very obvious when you're getting sneakers.
Yes.
When's the last time you tried to
sweating.
get sneakers while on the show?
Just now.
Really?
There was a well, not really. I got there was a little shock drop, and I was like, I don't really want these. Probably when I asked everybody to help me out. The thing is, it's not a lot of the sneaker drops happen Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it.
So
As we all know.
We all know this.
We all know. that.
clearly,
Here's an interesting one from Spencer Lee's knee brace. Which long retired wrestler can still hang with the young guys? He says, my first thought is Lee Kemp.
Yeah,
So-
Lee Kemp's still shredded.
Yeah, he is absolutely shredded.
I'd say some of these college coaches.
for sure. Well,
What are we saying? Like, what's the
Kale.
cutoff?
I mean,
long retired. Kale's not long
Yeah.
retired. I would say.
it's only
Decade?
been a decade. What do you mean? That seems like a long time to me.
No, you have to be like an elder statesman
Like
type
Terry
of deal.
Brands,
Yeah.
John Smith, those
Uh-huh.
guys. Like Terry Brands can still deliver
yeah.
the beatdown. Bracky and I's favorite story is the beatdown he was putting on freshman Alex Marinelli in Stillwater. We
Really?
we couldn't
That
believe it. He
bad?
just like held him on his back. Yeah, we were like, what the heck is
Hmm.
going on? Who else?
Well, then a lot of them that wrestled at that level, I would assume, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
for sure.
And are still in
Schwab.
shape. Yeah.
Schwab's not any barely. He's probably the same age as Kale, maybe younger.
But he's more long retired. Okay.
No,
No,
Kale
I
had-
put that
okay,
in the
Kale
same
wrestled
area.
like-
No, you can't pick Schwab.
Yeah, he wrestled
Okay.
like 8 matches in freaking 2011. Before that, he'd been retired since 04.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
Who else is long retired?
Dan Gable.
Bono is kind
Oh,
of Schwab era, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, you're right.
All right.
All
I'll
right.
come up with a lot of good names.
Sorry.
Barry Davis is the answer.
Oh yeah, that is the answer.
He
Yes.
did break my ribs
He broke
once.
JD's ribs.
You big old wimp.
Barry Davis still very strong.
Yeah. Very, very, very
Not in the
strong
best of shape. He was huffing and puffing pretty hard.
guy.
but
Okay,
still-
why you got to do
Yeah,
do
why
it
you
like
dragging
that?
the
man down?
Come on. Jeez.
Keep that training
making him
knowledge.
human?
No.
Will you have Bader on and tell us about the scraps between Gable and Snyder and Gable and Jaden?
Yeah, that'd
sounds
be
like
fun.
Sounds like a great idea. Okay, last question from Stringer's burner phone. Great Twitter handle. Shout out.
It is pretty good.
Shout
And I
out
like the
String
the
Bell.
avatars like an old school flip phone.
Yep, you can imagine Stringer taking the chip out and putting
Yep, the SIM card.
the SIM card. What are some teams dropped during the mass execution of programs in the mid-90s you would bring back? He's going with LSU, Illinois State, Alaska, Clemson, and UCLA.
Yes.
I think UCLA and LSU for the fire gear that they would have.
I like the Southern element with Louisiana State, but
Yeah.
I like Clemson just because
It does kind of feel like it would be a cool program to have wrestling with it now with all the else is going on with them.
and also ACC.
From a logistical standpoint, I would
Oh,
go all
logistics.
5 like southeast. So like I go Louisville, LSU, Clemson would be a good one because they're right there. Maybe Georgia because they have some good wrestling in their high school state. And number 5, I'd probably throw something in northern Florida. I don't know which college is in northern Florida. Like not Miami.
Florida State.
Florida State is.
It's Florida State Northern, so we'd go
Mhm,
them. So they're not that far away. So we got all 5 in the South. And maybe I could be convinced of, say, a Kentucky or a Tennessee. That would be good also.
I would
Something
be
down
with
there.
So those would be new programs, right? Because I don't think they ever had D1 teams.
No,
you can't
Tennessee
just
had
go
an
making
NCAA
stuff
champ. Absolutely.
Oh, really? Tennessee did?
What was his name? Because I did that one book I was going to write. We interviewed, or we sent questionnaires to every NCAA champion in the past 50 years. It was Chris Edmonds, 1986, I believe.
Oh man.
What happened to that book?
It was dog shit, so we never put it out.
That's a good
Yes.
reason not to.
Oh, Chris Edmond is a Section 8 guy. Isn't that
New York?
yeah,
Long Island
Lighthouse
stand up. I know
Wrestling.
all about Chris. We go way back.
You don't know nothing about Chris.
Yeah.
But he defeated Hofstra's wrestler Pete Capone.
Pete?
Yeah, he beat Pete Capone in round 1, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. We call him Pistol.
Oh my god.
Shut, You do not know no damn Pete Capone.
Yeah, Pistol Pete Capone. Uh-huh.
The only Capone I know is Dial Capone VZ.
Well, he was there
High school
too.
legend.
Yes.
Okay, so
Selfishly,
Chris
I would
Edmond of
kind of
Tennessee.
like to see Texas maybe with the program.
He
That
was
would be cool. The
Three-pointers
Kansas
from-
schools get mentioned a lot too
Yeah.
in the Heartland and during the Big 12. So we're
Yes, I like those.
I mean, if
Okay.
I'm being selfish, I'm going to go UWM, University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, Marquette University, and UW Green Bay. We're going to go those three. I'm being selfish.
All right, and you're just gonna siphon all your
Enough
kids there.
of the Wisconsin breakout schools already have wrestling.
Have you figured out, Ben, which kid you're gonna send Bracky?
Man, he's gonna have to talk to them on his own. I'll send him the list. We have a list of our kids and their GPAs and ACTs and that type of stuff. I'll send him that.
Would you send your children there?
Yeah, send him Ozzy.
Yeah, Ozzy. Well, he's gonna have to work hard for Ozzy.
Okay.
What is it, Strong Boy Man?
Ozzy Man, strong boy. I'll try to get a video of
Strong
that,
Boy.
too.
You gotta get some video. I think that people need a little bit of Ozzy content because he sounds absolutely hysterical.
Oh, he is hysterical. I'll try to get it, and then I'll try to have it for the show tomorrow.
Okay.
That, and then we need to see that dog chasing those chickens.
Only 3 steps. Gaia will only do 3 steps, especially when it gets hot. She'll do 3 steps, and then she'll just go lay down. She's done.
There you
Nice.
go.
That's what I do.
That's all she should
The
do.
dream.
All right. Well, hey, we're gonna go. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks to JD for stepping in. We'll be back tomorrow, which is Thursday. We'll get into some more. We got Pan Ams, we got U23s, NHSCAs, on and on and on. Eureka.
So much stuff.
We'll be back. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday. We're gonna have some breakfast tacos. How about us? Sorry, Ben. Next time. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.